What's up, guys? You're welcome back this week, and this is going to be an amazing. It's going to be an amazing week, and it's going to be an amazing episode of our program, of our weekly chart analysis program. And if you're just joining for the first time, weekly chart analysis program is just like an episode or a program where I come in every week and talk about the potential trading opportunities we have in the crypto market for the week, so that you be able to keep your eye on some of the crypto assets I'll be analyzing in this episode or in the video, and you'll be able to trade them or find potential trading opportunities for them during the week. So normally I usually analyze 8 to 10 crypto assets depending on the condition of the market, and from this 8 to 10, you'll probably be able to see like 3 to 4 that you are going to profit from during the week. So if this interests you, make sure you smash the like button right now. Make sure you smash the like button, click the like button so that it helps YouTube algorithm push this video to a lot of people so that they can benefit from it as well. And also subscribe to my channel. On this channel I talk about cryptocurrency, forex trading, and how to make money generally. So I know there is nobody that doesn't want to look at how to make money content. So this is absolutely something you would love, and I have a lot of videos on my channel that can help you make lots of money from cryptocurrency market, from forex market, and also generally from all other online streams of income that you have. So make sure you subscribe to this channel, like this video, and hit the notification bell so that you'll be the first person to see my content once I post them. So having done that, let's go right into the content we have today. So today we are going to start from BTC as well, but so we are going to start from BTC, and this is a weekly chart. So actually, we are at the end of the month. Today is the last day of the month. Today is 30th of April. And this monthly BTC candle is suggesting that even though the candle has not closed, it's still going to close um, the last, I think in a few hours, less than 24 hours time. This candle is going to close. But then so far, it's suggesting that this is a bullish move. The month has been bullish for BTC. BTC opened something around 28K, came down to 26K for the month. The high for the month is 31K and is currently at 29K. So let's see how BTC closes for this month. But it's suggesting like something like a 50-50 move. And that's if BTC closed at the opening, or you get it. If it closed at exactly the place where it opened for, where it closed for the last month, for March. So it's suggesting a 50-50 move for BTC, and it's also suggesting uh, the weakness of this trend, because this trend started in January, and in January I called that BTC is going to pump this year, and my overall target is around 42K, and the trend has started since then. When I switch to the lower time frame, we are going to see this much more. And I really call this in my group. And if you want to be a member of my group, all you need to do is get the 10x cryptocurrency mastermind course. It's a digital course that's going to help you on how to trade the crypto market, how to analyze the market, how to look at support and resistance, and also the smart money concept. So it's probably going to, the course is definitely going to teach you everything about how to trade the cryptocurrency market, from fundamentals to technicals and every other thing. So make sure you grab the course right now. The link is somewhere around this video and also in the description box. So now I call that in my group that BTC is my target for this year is around 42K. And even though I didn't specify the time it's going to get that, but then we've had BTC move so far to around 31,005 this year, and it's been amazing. So for this month that's ending today, is the market has been a 50-50 move. We had a rally to 31K and a rally back to 26K, and currently we are 29K. So let's see how BTC closes for this month and also for this week. So once you are at the end of the week or at the end of the month, the first thing you look to when analyzing the market is the weekly close, the daily close, and also the monthly close. So now for this week has been bullish, even though last week we had a bearish momentum in the market. And in the last episode, I said that my bias on Bitcoin is still bullish. Yes, I said it clearly that my bias on Bitcoin is still bullish. So let's see, let's analyze how this market for this week and see what the potential opportunities we might be looking to uh, this week. So this is a daily time frame. Let's just spot the movement for last week. Last week started uh, on the 24th. Yeah, okay, exactly here. And what happened last week was that we had some consolidation. Last week I said I'll be trading Bitcoin. I'll be looking for a buy opportunity on Bitcoin. This consolidation has started before last week. So when I analyzed this market last week, we're still in this consolidation, and it continued from Monday until, yeah, from Monday, uh let's see, let me scale to the 4 hour and do this on the 4 hour. Yes, the consolidation lasted about uh good. Monday is 24. So the market consolidated a little bit before we had a breakout. And when we had this breakout, unfortunately the market couldn't move a lot, but we had some massive move to the upside before we had a drop back to this area of value. So that was basically what happened in the market last week. We had a bullish move, a bullish breakout, and we had a bearish move again back to this area of value. So significantly, we have an area of value here that we'll be looking at. So let me just remove this block, this box. So we have an area of value here that we'll be looking at. So basically right now, my bias on Bitcoin is still long, but we have a resistance here that should be broken before we can confirm the long bias. Say there is a resistance somewhere around here. Let's find a way to, yeah, fine. There's a resistance somewhere around here. Maybe if you can get some consolidation, there's a little bit of consolidation here happening right here. You can see on this 4 hour time frame. So if you can get a breakout of this consolidation and then a massive bullish breakout of this 30K resistance around this 30,500 or something. So we'll be looking for a long. And if you have a break to the downside from this consolidation, if you have a break to the downside, you might be looking for a short on a lower time frame because the market has given you a clue that it wants to drop initially, but this support is so strong to hold it back. So if the market can go back to retest this support, we might be looking for a scenario where the market is going to break this support and the next level target would be around here. So okay, so it will be around here. So it's two scenarios. We want the price to break out of this place and also come above this resistance to find an opportunity to long. And that long is going to be like maybe a swing long or intraday trading long. You understand? But then you don't want to be longing immediately at this zone because even if you have a breakout of this zone of consolidation, the market is going to hit a resistance here. You understand? So you don't want to be longing immediately until we have a breakout. Let me just draw it. So let's say we have something like this. Then we have a retest of that area. Then we have a retest. We might be sending this market long. So we'll just be sending the market long once we have a confirmation. Let me just draw this item. So if you had a breakout and a retest, you might be sending this market long, and we'll be looking for at least the first target should be around this place. Yeah. That's how I analyze the market according to price action. So the only scenario where I want to be going long is if we break out of this rectangle or of this consolidation, and we have a massive bullish breakout of this place, because if I want to long exactly at this place, I'm very close to a resistance. Unless I'm maybe doing a scalp, because I do scalp trading too on maybe 5 minute time frame. That's the only scenario I would wanting to be going long. But then if you see, you see that the market is very close to a resistance, and once there is a breakout, you are going to hit the resistance immediately, and you'll be looking for a breakout of it. Because last week, when we had a breakout of this consolidation last week, what happened was that we moved and hit this resistance, and at the resistance we reversed. So it seems that there is a force pushing BTC back at this 30K to 31K zone. So it seems that there is a force pushing BTC down from that zone. And the only scenario I'll be going long is if we break out of that area of value. And my scenario for going short, let me just delete all this. Let me remove all this. So my scenario for going short would be a bearish breakout from this area of value. So let's say we have a breakout, we have this consolidation continues a little bit, and there is a bearish breakout, maybe a bearish engulfing candle. If you don't know what bearish engulfing candle is, just go ahead and get the 10x cryptocurrency mastermind. The course is going to teach you all these things. So once you learn all these things, you'll be able to understand many of these the terminologies that I'll be mentioning in this analysis. So let's say I have a bearish engulfing candle that breaks out of this area of value. I'll be looking for a BTC short to 27K zone. Then from that, if you had another breakout to the downside, then we're looking at around 25K and also somewhere around 23K. So that's my scenario for going short on BTC. But for going long, a bullish breakout to the upside and a confirmation. And for going short, a bearish breakout to the downside with maybe something like a bearish engulfing candle or evening star and stuff like that. So that is my scenario on BTC for this week. So all I see for BTC on this week is still between this zone to 27K and also to 32K. Worst case scenario. But then I'm not trying to predict the market, because the market is not absolutely predictable. I'm just trying to tell you what I see from price action, and that is probably what you should be seeing too. So that's BTC. So let's go to Ethereum. Let's look at Ethereum and look for trading opportunities on Ethereum for the week. So this is Ethereum 4 hours time frame. But before we look at this 4 hour, let's scale to the weekly and monthly and look at some of. So, and also going back to BTC, one of the reasons why I said the BTC uptrend might be getting tired is the monthly candle that's forming something like a 50-50 candle, which is likely going to close very close to where it opened. So let's look at Ethereum on a monthly time frame and see what the monthly candle on Ethereum is not so fascinating, to be honest. Let me just delete all these drawings. It's not so fascinating because it's showing a rejection from the upside. And one thing about rejections is that, even though I'm not saying it happens absolutely every time, one thing about rejection is that if this candle closes like something like a hammer, you understand what hammer candles mean. Hammer is more of a bearish reversal candle. It's a candle that's telling you that a trend is getting tired and there is probability of a move to the downside. So if this candle closes as a hammer, then it is very dangerous on Ethereum and even most of the crypto assets we have, the altcoins. And if it closes as a hammer, we might be looking for a trend back, a downtrend back to this area of value. I'm not assuring that at the moment, but then we are going to look at price action on the lower time frame, and also continue looking at the market every week to see what's going to happen. But if this candle closes so much as a hammer candle, then we have to be careful of our longs on Ethereum. So that is what the monthly candle is telling us. And then let's go to the weekly candle This is last week candle, bearish. Uh, the week before it, bullish. And it's something like a Murabusu candle. If you understand candlestick patterns, you are going to know what Murabusu is. So this is looking at like a Murabusu candle. And this also weekly candle is looking like a 50-50 candle, because last week we had a push to the upside and we come back to this place and we are at this middle. So it depends on how this candle closes, but this candle currently is showing us that there is no absolutely strong bullish momentum. There is a bullish momentum, but it's not too strong because the bears were able to push the market also downside, and it's looking at something like a 50-50 market. So that is what um, Ethereum is telling us on the weekly time frame. So this is actually how I like to analyze the market, because it's good to look at different time frame. Even if you are a scalper, if you trade on 5 minute time frame, maybe if you trade on 5 minutes, you might not have any business with all this monthly and weekly. But if you are a day trader, it's still good to look at all these things, because they form some of the things that might affect your trading during the week. So once you see a signal on a weekly time frame that is telling you that this market is bearish or is going to become bearish, even if you are targeting some longs on the weekly time frame, on the lower time frame, you will know that your long should be uh, time based, such that it won't be like a swing trade. I hope you understand that. So that is that about. So let's go to the daily and the 4 hour to do our proper analysis. So let's see the daily candle. The daily candle yesterday was lacked momentum, and well, this is how weekend candles usually form in most cases. So now, last week on Ethereum, last week on Ethereum, we we opened on a Monday with something like a bearish candle. Then Tuesday, we were uh we had some rejection, which suggests that we are going to be bullish very soon. And the following day, this was a complete dodgy candle. And the reason why it's dodgy is because the market pushed up to 1,962 in a day, and also pushed down back to 1,700. So that's one of the craziest scenario I've seen in the crypto market. The market moved to the upside massively and dropped massively. But since then, we've been having some move to the upside. But if you look at these candles, they are suggesting rejection of prices. So you have to be careful of candles that suggest rejection, especially the candles on a higher time frame that suggest rejection of prices, which is telling you that the uptrend we have been seeing so far is getting weak, and we might be preparing for a move to the downside or a rally to the downside. So let's look at the 4 hour to look at potential opportunities. So on Ethereum, I might still want to long. I might still want to long because this is still around an area of value on this 4 hour time frame. Yes, still around an area of value. So if I see a bullish presence at this area of value, I'm going to take a long trade. And if we have a break to the downside and a confirmation, there's going to be a short, and that short is probably going to be massive. So let's say the market breaks to the downside like this. Let me look my brush. Okay, let's say the market breaks to the downside just like this, and maybe we have a consolidation here, and we have a candle that suggests a bullish momentum, then I'll be looking for a short. So that's my bias on Ethereum for this week. So if Ethereum gives off a short, I'll be targeting 1,699. If Ethereum gives us a short, I'll be targeting 1,699, and it gives us a bullish presence here, maybe a bullish engulfing candle. Now I'll be targeting a long towards towards 2000, and no, this should be my first target on Ethereum, because we don't have a bullish strength yet. We don't have, because last week we were bullish a little bit, and we started seeing a rally to the downside. So if I'm bullish this week, I will still be looking at the overall bias the market is giving me, which is bearish. So if I'm bullish on BTC, if I'm bullish on Ethereum, which means that I have a bullish signal here. If I take a long, my target will be around 1,988. This area of value, is going to be my target. And if eventually we break to the downside and have a confirmation, then and I know Ethereum is going to dump, and I'll be targeting this 1699 overall. Then after that, my next level target will be somewhere around here too, 1568, and that's how I'll be looking at it. And you can see, if you look at Ethereum so far this year, you will see that this is our all-time high for this year. I'm just talking for this year. This 2,100 is the highest point we have reached this year. So it's kind of difficult at this moment for the market to threaten that particular place. So unless we are able to threaten that place by breaking out of this 1,988 support on the resistance level, then there's probability of the market breaking to the downside and targeting all these levels here. Maybe this level 1817, then 1702, then 1549 if you eventually break to the downside. So looking at the candles I'm seeing on the higher time frame, I suggest that Ethereum might dump. Before we take a short trade, we need some confirmation, and that is a bearish break to the downside at this place and a little bit of consolidation to be able to short the market to this area and also this area. So let me put a level here too. Yeah, fine. So you get, so from this area, then if you break that out of that, we come into this area. So that is how I'm looking for the market. I'm not saying you cannot long. I'm not saying there won't be long opportunity at all. But I'm saying that that is the biggest signal or the strongest signal the market is giving. But if eventually the market stays above this and breaks out to the upside, then why wouldn't I be looking for a long? Everybody's in the market to make money. So that is that about BTC and Ethereum. We have spent a long time on BTC and Ethereum. So if you're enjoying this video, make sure you like this video. It's very, very important. It helps me by letting you to push this video outside to a lot of people so that they can also see it and benefit from it. So make sure you like this video. Click on like right now and also subscribe to my channel. So, and also if you find this valuable, share to your friends that are crypto traders too, so they can come here every week and see opportunities, trading opportunities for themselves. So let's look at XLM. Let's look at all those coins. Mana. Let's look at Mana. Yeah. So Mana is actually at the support level. I've been analyzing this on this 4-hour. Mana is actually at a support level that is actually critical, because if there is a break to the downside of this support level, the next level target will be around here, which is going to be some crazy massive movement. But I suggest that this support is currently holding. I can't say it's going to hold 100%, but I suggest this support is a very strong one, because we have had a break to the downside from this support before, and the market eventually came back up again. And there is a breakout here too, something like a fake out, and the market still come back to this area of value. So I'll be looking at a scenario where this market is going to give me a long signal, maybe some candlestick patterns, or maybe some divergence on RSI, or any of that long signal that the market can give. So maybe some indicators that you use, maybe even I don't use a lot of indicators, I don't use the RSI, but the scenario I'll be looking for is the market giving me a long signal here during the week. And once I can get a long signal on Mana here, I'll be looking for a long. Sorry, I wanted to say short. I'll be looking for a long. So this is a little bit of consolidation. So once I have a breakout of this consolidation, I'll be looking for a long, and my targets would be these areas of value. This is the next area of value I'm seeing on this 4-hour. Then this somewhere around here. Right. So I'll be looking for a breakout of this consolidation, or a rectangle that I place on this consolidation, and I'll be targeting these areas of value. So just say in case BTC dumps and the market becomes red or the market goes bearish, then if you have a break to the downside and a confirmation, yes, a confirmation, because all these breaks are just some kind of fake out, and a lot of people would have lost money trying to short this area. And you can see we had something like, it had candles with a very long wick, suggesting that the market is trying to be pushed to the upside around here. So some people were shorting here and they would have gotten stopped out. You understand? So I also really always look for a confirmation if at all I want to short it, because the market is at a support area of support level, and all I want to do is long until there'll be a break to the downside and a confirmed one. So if there is a confirmed one, then there's a lot of money for us to be made shorting this market, because there is a fair value gap here, FVG, because it's a kind of scenario where there are no interactions between buyers and sellers. And you can see it all around here. There are no interactions between buyers and sellers. And also, there are a lot of liquidity below this area of value. So if the market can push to the downside, I'm very sure the market is going to clear liquidity around here. And this should be we are just going to find ourselves here if the market comes to the downside. But still, I still believe that if you don't have a scenario in the market where BTC and Ethereum dumps so hard, we'll still be looking for a long in this manner market. So let's look at another crypto asset. Let's look at XRP. Let's look at XRP. XRP market is always choppy. It's always too busy. Even though it's actually nice to trade markets that are busy, actually. Let's look at XRP on the weekly time frame before we scale to this lower time frame, because it's a market that's going to give you a lot of information due to the market being, it looks like something like we have on BTC. And I think I drew this area of value here. So this weekly is bullish and is suggesting a rejection from the downside, which means we might be looking for a scenario where the market is going to give us a buy opportunity on the lower time frame, and we'll be targeting 0.5521 on XRP. That's on the higher time frame. So let's scale to the lower time frame and see what's happening. So I was actually analyzing this on Friday or so, and what I was looking for, let me this here. Okay, fine. This is a resistance. So what I was looking for is for the market to come back to this area of value before I can long. Yes, that's exactly what I was looking for. That's why I drew this area of value. So I was looking for the market to come back here before I long and target this place. So that's actually not going to be my first target, because it takes a long time for the market to make all those movements you see. So this will be my first target. I can just adjust this to get more touches. Fine. So that's going to be my first target. If the market come back to this zone, I'm going to long it, because it's a very strong zone that's likely going to hold. And in a case the market comes to this zone and it doesn't hold, then that's going to be a massive short, because we have a lot of liquidity, a lot of gaps to be filled. Even though we cannot, this is actually not a fair value gap, but you have a lot of liquidity to be cleared in this market. And if that happens, then we'll be looking for XRP at 0.3. Sincerely. So my best case scenario is for the market to come back to this 0.4544, and we are going to find a bullish entry or a bullish long or a bullish signal, and we're going to long targeting these highs and also this high after that. So that is what I'll be looking for on XRP. So let's look at okay, we look at mana already. So let's look at Litecoin. Litecoin is actually one of the coins that have been in the market for a long time too, and it's a coin that has a lot of volume in it and a lot of liquidity. So, and if you are a trader, that's the kind of coin you should be trading. A coin that has a lot of people trading it, a lot of volume, that has a lot of movement, a lot of liquidity. You understand? So XRP2 or LTC rather, sorry, LTC is I'll be looking for something similar to what I had on XRP, and that is the market coming to this area of value, $86. And let me just use my brush. So market coming to this $86 for me to get a long to this upside. So what I'll be doing is that I'll be drawing some of the key areas of value where I'll be targeting. I'll be targeting here, then also somewhere around here. You can adjust it a little bit, but then that is just the case scenario. So let's say that doesn't happen. Also, another thing that might happen is the market breaking this area of value and coming to the upside. So if it comes to the upside, I might be looking for a long too if I get a bullish confirmation. But if I have the market come back to this $86, then I'll be looking for a long. Unless we have a break to the downside, which I am actually not anticipating at the moment. But then anything can happen in the crypto market. But this is my scenario for going long on Litecoin. So let's look at Mask. Mask is actually a coin I traded last week, and you can see a lot of lines on Mask. I was scalping Mask last week. Let me look at. Let me see. Let's see. I've removed all these drawings. Yes, good. I was scalping Mask on Friday morning. I scalped Mask from this place to this place, and that's a trade of 1:2.3, which is a good trade. Even though Mask still come down, 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 down. But then let's look at it on. Let me remove all this drawing and do a fresh analysis for the week. So let's look at Mask on a daily time frame. So let's look at Mask on a daily time frame. Well, it's actually not a chart that has too many information on a daily, but it's telling us it's at a key area of value, which is an area of support. Let's just draw this support zone and switch to the 4 hour to analyze. So my scenario on Mask is long. My bias on Mask is long, and the reason being that last week it moved from somewhere around here to this place, maybe to gather some liquidity, because if we break to the downside, then that's going to be a terrible scenario for Mask. Well, it might not be terrible because we have another area of value here. So, but then my scenario on Mask is going long because it has had a move to the downside a little bit in the past few days, and the market might just be gathering some momentum to rally up at this area of value. So I'll be looking for a bullish opportunity, bullish maybe candlestick pattern, maybe some chart patterns, maybe some divergence on RSI and stuff like that. I'll be looking for that on Mask to send the market up back to 5.291. And in case that does not happen, then I'll be looking to short, because sometimes the market can do any of the two things. Sometimes you will have a conviction that this market is going to long or this market is going to short, but sometimes it's going to be a 50-50 market that where anything can happen. So if the market breaks to the downside, I'm looking for a short, and if you have a bullish signal, then I'll be looking for a long, and I'll be targeting this for the week, maybe somewhere around 5.321. If I'm able to like take a move from, let me measure this, from this place to this place, and that's 13 bars. So that's actually a good movement in the market. And yeah, so that is my scenario on Mask. So one of my students requested that I look at, what's this coin? I look at GMT. So let me just look at GMT. Let me just look at GMT and also ICX. Let's see if it's something we can look at. So if also you have a market that you like to trade and you would love me to analyze this market, you You can also put the coin down in the comment section. And also, I would like you to mention some topics about crypto, making money generally, and also some about forex too that you like me to talk about on my channel. Put it in the comment section, let me know. And also, if you're enjoying this video, make sure you comment. Please, it's very, very important. Don't just watch this video without putting out a comment. Make sure you comment in the comments, you put a comment in the comment section and tell me if you're enjoying this video or if you are getting some value. So, and also when it comes to analyzing the market, nobody knows it all. So if you have some opinions about some of the way I analyze the market or something you would like to know, something you'd like to clarify, just put it down in the comment section. The comment section is where I always look out for people to comment and tell me their views, tell me what they've been able to learn from the videos, and tell me, encourage me too. So put down a comment in the comment section. And so the first thing I want to do is that, okay, look at this market. Is actually, these are the areas of value that I can spot on this 4-hour time frame. And what I will be doing on this 4-hour, what I will be doing on this market is my bias is long too, because it's an area of value where the market, where a lot of buyers would be coming in to push it. So what I just need to do is just wait around this peak, hang on around this peak, and see if I'm going to see a bullish presence and take a long. And if I will take a long, I'm going to do that on a lower time frame. Don't forget, I analyze on the higher time frame, daily, 1 hour, 4-hour, and I take my trade on the lower time frame, most especially 30 minutes and 1 hour, depending on the market I'm analyzing. So that's how I analyze the market. So the market is at this area of value. So I'm looking for it to come down a little bit and gather some momentum for a push to the upside. Yeah, for a massive ride to the upside. So my target would be, first target would be somewhere around here, and other targets will be, yeah, that's so I'll be looking for this market to come back to this area of, this is at this area of value, but at least to push a little bit lower to this area of value and gather some momentum for a ride to the upside. So unless, see, all this uptrend, upside movements can be affected during the week by Bitcoin movement. So if we have, because there's something we call Bitcoin dominance, which I'm going to talk about in some of the videos I'll be dropping for the month of May. So make sure you subscribe. So if we had a massive move to the downside on Bitcoin and Bitcoin start dropping, it's going to affect all these altcoins too, and all of them might be crashing. But then right now, what I can see on these coins is an uptrend. If you can hold these areas of value, these areas of support. So almost all these coins are at areas of support where we're looking for buying opportunities, unless there is a break to the downside. So let's look at uh, this GMT, which is going to give us something similar in movement. So let's look at the 4-hour for GMT. So you can see GMT2 is an area of support, and the only thing I'll be looking for is a buy unless there is a break to the downside. So if there is a break to the downside in this market, then I don't know, you might be looking at some really, really crazy things. Crazy things are happening. Crazy things might happen if BTC dumps this week. So you have to take note of that. So I'm not going to go deep on this particular crypto asset. So let's look at XLM, and let's end it with something between STG or something like that. So let's look at this XLM market. This is one of the markets analyzed last week. So this market actually pumped a little last week. So at least something around here, something from this place to this place. Yeah, we have this movement last week. So what I'll be looking for XLM this week for a long is to break out of this line. I just put a minor resistance line here. So if you have a breakout from this blue line, then I'll be looking for a long, and I'll be targeting this place, because that's going to give me a very good risk to reward trade. So risk to reward is very important to me in trading. I like to look at market that's going to give me good reward with little risk. So imagine taking a trade, even though I don't take my entries on 4 hours, but then let's say I'm taking a trade somewhere around here, and this is my risk and this is my reward. So that's a reward of 1:6.22. So it means I'm risking something to get, just wanting to get 16. So those are the kind of trade I like to trade, and those are the kind of trade I want my students also to trade. So if you have a breakout from this blue line, then I'll be buying XLM and I'll be sending it long. So I'll keep an eye on that, and if there is an update during the week for that, I might make a supplementary video. Also, if you have a break to the downside from this line too, then the market might be in trouble and I might be looking for a short. So that's my view on XLM. So let's look at STG. STG is one of the coins I trade a lot. You can see any coin that I analyze and you see a lot of lines on it, forget, that means I trade it a lot. So I was trading STG, all at, you can see I was trading all STG around all this, even though they were scalps. But then at this point, we've had a break to the downside. So the only thing we need on STG to short this market is some confirmation, maybe a retest. Yeah, maybe let's say the market goes back to this area and we see a very strong bearish candle, a very strong bearish momentum that will be shorting it to this place. So at this place, we'll be looking for a short around this place to this place. So let me just delete that. So at this place, we might be looking for a buy again, because that's a very good area of demand for this market. So on the STG, there is a breakout to the downside already, and I'll be looking for a short. Yeah, a short. Unless the market reverses, anything can happen in the market. But then majorly on STG, we are bearish, and we might be looking for a scenario where we are going to short the market to this area of value at 0.7199. So that's my short scenario on STG. So last for this week is INJ. Yeah, one of the coins I trade a lot. You can see I trade INJ a lot. So this is an area of value. Let me just move this. Yeah, this is an area of value. So this is an area where I'll be looking for a buy if the market holds this place. See, when the market is at support, you want to be buying, but then you have to look at the market structure too. The market is actually coming down. It has been from this place, it has been coming down. So the only case you want to buy is if you can find some candles here telling you that the market wants to push down, but it's been rejected. You understand? But if there is a break to the downside from this place, you have to find a way to short this market, and it's going to give you a good risk to reward. So my scenario on this coin is this having some rejection candles at this point. That's going to tell me that the market is not going to continue to the downside, and then I'll be going to 30 minutes or 15 minutes to look for a buy or a buying opportunity. And if that does not happen, then the market is going to break this support or break this area of value and continue the short. So that's the case scenario on. So that's where I'll be looking for. That's what I'll be looking for this week. So if you have some observations, let me know in the comment section. And also, if you have some coins you want me to analyze, or some topics you want me to talk about, make sure you put them in the comment section, and I'll be looking forward to that. If you haven't subscribed, once again, make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, like this video, and I'm going to see you again next week.